Fun fact, I actually never had a Wii U in my whole entire life. I never really had like those consoles like the PS4 or the Xbox One. I do have, you know, the almighty, this thing I can't remove. I have the almighty 360. This is the Xbox 360, I put it backwards. This is the Xbox 360. This is the 360E specifically, the newest one. This one's from 2015. But I don't have, like, say, the newer ones. Like, I don't have the Xbox One, I don't have the PS4, I don't have the Wii U. What I do have instead though, old PS2s. I don't have a PS3 actually. PS3s are so expensive. But I do indeed have a Wii U. This is a Wii U right now. This is the RBL001 from America. So what I kind of want to do is I really want to get something that is a bit newer than that. I thought maybe we can get the Wii U and, like, you know, we could possibly like hack the Wii and stuff. But the problem here is Wii U's in here are so flippin' expensive because Wii U's never really was sold in the Philippines much. Like, that's the problem. Even if you go to Carousel, you'll be able to find Wii U's that are like 4,000 plus, and it's, you know, it's not really worth the price. But you do know where a Wii U is gonna be sold for cheap, and not just that, but what other country is near the Philippines? That is right, it's Japan. So we're going to be going to the heart of Japan specifically, in Yokohama. So, you know, if you can't get a Wii U here, might as well get one in Japan, right? Right? I genuinely thought about having a Wii U, because like a Wii U is like a console that I never really had as a kid. The reason why is because my parents never really had other consoles, and not just that, but the Wii U was like such a spectacular failure all over the globe, so it's kind of difficult to find a Wii U for cheap internationally. I mean, like locally, or even just in the US. The US has like Wii U's that can go up to $200 right now or something. So, you know, you might as well go to where the Wii U came from, which is Japan, you know, Nintendo. I was actually also thinking of getting a Switch, but like, we all know what happens with the Switch, like how the Switch is bullshit with the online subscription service. And not just that, but like, I don't really want to deal with game cards, especially in this economy, where game cards can go up to $60 for a single game. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So let's buy a Wii U. Oh, however though, tomorrow in the morning, I do have to wake up at like 5:30. So I'm gonna have like no sleep as soon as I wake up, and it's gonna be like a 4-hour flight. We're gonna wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and then our flight is at 10 a.m. Reason why we're waking up this early is so we can eat breakfast and like prepare for gate. The immigration takes quite a while in one of the world's worst airports in the entire world. You know, so yeah, we gotta deal with immigration. Yeah, thank God, man. Broskies, we're not even at the worst part yet. And we made it through immigration. Holy fuck. It actually wasn't that long. As you can see over there, that's not our flights yet. We're waiting for Asia to pop up on Tokyo. Should pop up anytime now. It is gate 104. 10:20. And there's our plane. Let's go. Holy snap. Finally at the gate. There's the plane right there. Doesn't even feel that cold. Oh hell no, why am I in this anime country? See this shit? Oh my god. Hey, my name's Sebastian. How did we get here? I wonder what that is. Could be anything. Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe wondering, where did I get this? Well, I went to Hard Off, yeah.
新しいパソコンを買ったのはいいけれど、古いのはどうしよう。
そんな時はハードオフにお任せ。使わなくなったパソコン、オーディオなどを喜んで買い取りいたします。
パソコン売るならハードオフ。
Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I got a box of the Wii U. This cost 5,500 yen. I'm now back in PH if you're wondering. This cost me 5,500 yen and it was sold as junk. Yeah, we're gonna do Matt Casey style here. Alright, let's just get in with the unboxing. This is gonna be a pretty terrible unboxing experience because the way I'm gonna unbox it is so horrible that you're gonna like immediately cry. It doesn't even fit the table properly, dude. Okay, here you go. So this is the box. Insane. So it goes in like this actually. It goes in like this way. Let's remove it. Here guys, here we go guys. Actually it should be, it's the other side. Whoopsies. I will be honest with you guys, this was just like under the plane, so this it might have not arrived properly. So let's get this one by one. Okay, the first one. Ooh, shiny Wii U. Wow, it actually looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? There is gonna be some issues that we're gonna be having with this Wii U, aside from it being junk, but let me fill you up later on once like the entire thing is like assembled and shit. We also got another sensor bar, which I'm not gonna use because I already have my own sensor bar. And here we got the power adapter for the entire Wii U itself. It is the official Nintendo one, which is great. And okay. So, about this input, I do not live in a 100 volt country, let alone 120 volt. I live in a country where we use 220 volts at 60 hertz. So, what you're gonna think that it's probably gonna be like the same as my Wii video where I had a universal adapter, but originally it usually runs on a 120 hertz power supply because of it being American. But apparently, okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but there are rumors that the Wii U AC adapter is actually multi-voltage, so you can run it on even 240 volts. I use 220 here in PH, so let's see if it burns out my house. But yeah, we'll take care of that later. That's the entire thing, and here it is. Here's the gamepad. Actually, this thing should have charge still. Yeah, we got charge on the gamepad. Obviously, it's not gonna turn on properly because stuff. But yeah, the gamepad works. I'll talk about the gamepad in a sec. You could already see it's a bit yellow, but I'll talk about it more in a second. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But it shouldn't be that hard to fix. It also comes with a dock. It comes with a charging dock for the gamepad. It comes with the gamepad AC adapter, which also runs on 100 volts at 50 or 60 hertz. But apparently, like I said, it could be multi-voltage, so it might work. So we'll try to figure that out later. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we got a Wii Remote. I'm definitely gonna keep that. But I do have another remote that we could use. Yep, got this one, and yes, this. Wait, what? Did these just die right in front of me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Screw this. Okay, that was really bad. Please don't do that ever again. Anyway, we got a 100 volt AC gamepad, and then we got the dock for the gamepad. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's just put all of these back, and we can keep the sensor bar inside because we don't really need it. And either way, I already have a sensor bar, you know, like for my Wii. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now for the box, because there's like nothing interesting about it at all. I guess the fact that it's cool, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. There's nothing interesting about the box, guys. Don't you worry. Let's get the Wii out of here and get the box. Why am I struggling with a fucking box? Well, I put it the wrong way. Why am I so bad at this? There we go. Alright, the Wii U box can live somewhere now. Alright, let's take a look at the Wii U itself. This is the Wii U, and for size comparison, this is a regular Wii. I mean, get a vibe. It looks almost the same. This is a charger, so you can put the funny gamepad on the thing. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it just looks like a regular Wii, except it's bigger. I also have this for the Wii U if we ever want to run it vertically. Oh my god, what am I doing? Let's get this gamepad out of here, because gonna see if it turns on. Also, fun fact, my Wii has the flap for the SD card, which is amazing. Speaking of which, I also have an SD card in the Wii, and I think there's a game in the Wii, so we gotta get rid of that. This is a SanDisk Ultra 140 megabits per second. We don't need this, because why? Why do we not need this? Because I bought something else from Japan. So I went to DAISO, and I got myself a 64GB SD card from Hynix minus. I don't know how good this SD card is, but like seeing the fact that we're probably just gonna be using it for the Wii, it doesn't matter. I bought it for 770 yen, which is for tax. And I also got the memory card reader for about 220 yen. It's just a micro SD card reader, except you can use USB 2.0 and Type-C. So let's remove this one. Yes, it's still in the packaging because I did not test this yet, so have fun. I did test the Wii U, and yes, it does work, but I'm gonna show you what issues that it has. Okay, that is not a good unboxing experience. Well, here's the memory card reader. One end for USB, and one end for Type-C. Awesome to see. Get it? But the thing is, I don't really need this. I guess it's only a good backup. I do have another micro SD card reader, which is this one. But like, for this video, let's just try with this one. Actually, no, screw this. I don't want to try this one. This only has USB 2. Well, this one's USB 3. So, we're just ball. Alright, now first off, what we need to check out first is, will it explode in my face? Because, one, the Wii U, like I said, the adapter is only 100 volts. Which means, might explode in my face. So we'll test it out on a socket that I'm not gonna need. Okay, look how big this Wii U adapter is. Apparently, okay. Wait, hold on. I just want to support my claim for a sec. I just want to support my claim, because apparently, right? If I go to Google, if I type in Wii U, god damn it, this is what I just love how fast my shit runs. It's so amazing. I genuinely can't believe the fact that it's like this. I hate this so much. Is the what? The 002 multivolt. Yeah, okay, so basically, right, someone said that there's a thread where the Wii U is actually multi-voltage, where it's 110 volts, and I'm using the WOP one, and yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Multiple threads that have it, and someone said that they plugged in a, yeah, we're still doing the same thing. I also plugged in my WOP 002 JPN into a 220 volt outlet, because what I do have is the same one. The WOP 002 JPN, it runs on 100 volts, so let's see what happens if we plug it in. I'm gonna remove the rubber banding, and hopefully my house doesn't go into flames. I'm actually genuinely kind of scared for this, because this is 100 volts, but it says it's multi-volts, so let's see what happens. There's also Facebook threads that it shows that it does work, so hopefully it doesn't fry my Wii U, but wish me luck, I guess. One end goes to the Wii U and one end goes to the thing. Plug it in. Plugs in here, and this plugs in to the other side. Don't explode. Actually, wait, you know what? I'm gonna plug it into the bottom. Wait, I'm gonna unplug everything in here, in this slot, and let's see if it works. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's not exploding. This is 220 volts, and we have power. That's good. Alright. It hasn't exploded so far, so let's turn it on. Okay. Nothing's exploding. It seems like it is Ultra Volt, which means I don't have to buy a new flipping adapter. But yeah, okay, so you can see it works fine. Yeah, the gamepad works fine. Okay, that's good. I was genuinely scared for that. Let's just turn it off for now though. I need to unplug it, so goodbye. Okay, that's good. At least nothing's gonna explode today, I hope, and I can plug in my phone again. So now, you can actually plug it in properly. So while the gamepad is still plugged in, I'm gonna plug it into my capture card and see what happens, okay? I just want to quickly demonstrate on how the Wii U was junk in the first place, because I kind of forgot to mention it in the video, even though I did say that I was gonna mention it, but anyway, I'm gonna mention it now. So if you can see right here right now in the video, using my original Wii U gamepad charger, the screen kept flickering, which is really annoying during gameplay. You could also see that the charging symbol was also flickering as hell, and you cannot get rid of it even if you try to wiggle around the charger or if you even use the gamepad dock. Look at the screen flickering. But using a third-party Wii U adapter for some reason just got it to work somehow now. I don't know why, but it must be because of the fact that old Wii U gamepad charger was defective. I even tested it in Japan and it was doing the same thing, so it's not because of Philippines using 220 volt voltage. It's just the charger was broken and that was the issue. Now it works fine. So yeah, that was literally it. It was kind of stupid, and it was kind of sad that that was the only issue, so yeah. Alright, hello, this is me right now, and I'll just let you know, guys, that I did not actually find where my capture card recordings were, so it must have gotten deleted at one point. But over here, you can see here that I'm on the minute loader, and the reason why I am on the minute loader is because I'm trying to install ISFShax and trying to change the region of my Wii U console from Japan to the USA. The reason why is because in the Japanese region, you're stuck in the Japanese language and you can't set it to English no matter what you do unless you change the region to something else than Japan. So I'm using ISFShax to actually do the region change myself. Now, another thing with ISFShax is it also prevents your Wii U from being bricked if you have a NAND dump. So since this is a environment that loads before the Wii U actually turns on to the iOS, it lets you restore your old NAND backups just in case of a break, which is really good. It's the same concept as Boot Me or Preloader on the Nintendo Wii, except it's finally on the Wii U, because I remembered it wasn't a thing for a while until the Cold Boot 1 exploit was discovered. So that's how we were able to restore our Wii U's from the bricking. And it's also a very useful program for a Wii U that has the 32GB Hynix chip, and I'll talk about that later. Over here I have ISFX installed via the Aroma exploit, because I did install Aroma beforehand. I did not capture it in video. I'm so sorry, because I'm pretty sure I did put it in capture but I forgot to. So yeah, I was able to install Aroma on the Wii U, so I'd be able to install ISFShax for this method. At this point, I did finally region change the Wii U. So earlier you could also see the gamepad was still in Japanese because I didn't change the region of the gamepad. But with Aroma, with the DRC free region free plugin thingy, I was able to connect my Wii U gamepad that's from Japan, which if you didn't know, connecting a Wii U gamepad from another region to a different region Wii U, it will actually just error out and it won't let you connect to it, just like the Mad KC video. But here I was able to connect my Wii U gamepad that is Japanese to a now US region Wii U. So I was able to do all that, and now we're on the US region Wii U, so we can use English. Alright, but just turn on the Wii U and we can just go to a game real quick. So I'm gonna open up Minecraft Wii U edition. As you can see, the game runs just fine. Let's just load into a world real quick. There we are. So Minecraft Wii Edition works fine. Honestly, if this game works, almost any other game can work fine. Runs really smoothly. For thermals, I think someone in Japan might have already replaced this at one point, because it never really felt hot. It barely even felt warm, which is interesting. I even was trying to, technically there should be hot air coming out of the exhaust, but it did not feel hot at all. So like the console itself didn't feel hot at all. So that's kind of cool. Get it? Because it's cool. Anyway, it works fine. Let's just go and exit real quick. And this time, let's just try to go and close the software. This time, I'm actually gonna show you why I was talking about the 32GB Hynix chip from ISFShax earlier. So if I go to the Aroma folder and open up Wii U ident, this is a piece of program that will tell you all about the info about your console. So if you can go to general system information, you can see a serial number, what model you have, and if you go to storage information, Hynix memory right there on the top left. These Hynix memory eMMC storage chips are known for corrupting over time, especially when you haven't used a console for a while. Apparently, someone at the Wii U Homebrew Discord server, someone said that this might be less susceptible to the corruption because it is a more newer production date. And I don't really have the black Wii U because the one in Japan actually has the white 32GB model, which is honestly pretty cool, which kind of makes it a little more uncommon compared to the black 32GB deluxe ones here in North America or other parts of the world. So yep, we are on the 32GB eMMC, which is from Hynix, so it is kind of worrying, but like I said, if you have an N dump and if you have ISFShax, there's nothing really much to worry about. Next up is Virtual Console. Let's just open up Pokemon Ranger. Now you can actually just use the gamepad as the display for your bottom screen, and as you can see, I actually had a suspend point, so it actually lets me go back to where I was earlier, which is honestly pretty cool. As you can see, I can read the certificate, and I can just put in my name, for example. I'm using the gamepad's touchscreen with a stylus here. Oh yeah, the gamepad didn't come with a stylus. I forgot to tell you about that, but it's whatever. I'm just using my Wacom pen on the screen, so let's just press yes. But yeah, there you go. I'll just press ZR to go to the Virtual Console menu, and we can create a restore point here. Let's just press A. But yeah, there's a restore point. We can go back to the home menu here, and let's just click close software. Now let's show off the GameCube. Let's go and play Need for Speed Carbon. And as you can see, we have two display options. We can use the gamepad as a controller or the TV and gamepad. We're just gonna want to use gamepad as a controller, so we'd be able to use the gamepad as a controller itself. Now, what this Nintendo GameCube Virtual Console does is it literally just uses the Nintendo from the virtual Wii menu, and then it just adds it to the Wii U menu. So what this does right now is it's literally rebooting itself to the virtual Wii menu, except this time, normally in the virtual Wii menu, you can't use a gamepad, but using a virtual console inject, you're able to use the Nintendo GameCube emulator known as Nintendo. Well, it's not an emulator, it's more like a translation layer that lets you run Nintendo GameCube games on the Wii. But since the Wii is basically just an overclocked GameCube and the Wii U is technically just a Wii, you could run GameCube games natively at full speed, no lag at all. And what makes it better is we are running on 480p progressive. So as you can see, Need for Speed Carbon is running fine. We are able to load into the menu. I'll just press the home button real quick, which would make the Wii U itself restart to the minute loader. Let's just go to SLC. I must have clicked the wrong thing. I did not mean to click this. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. Let's open this one. There we go. This will boot us to the Aroma boot selector, which lets us select the virtual Wii instead of just going directly to the Wii menu. So let's just go to the virtual Wii system menu. I can just press A on my Wii Remote. And we're at the virtual Wii menu. Now let's open up the Homebrew channel. Alright, now we can open up USB loader GX over here. I have an external hard drive that is partitioned into two. So one for the Wii U and one for the Wii. And now we can access our games. Let's open up Trackmania. As you can see, Trackmania is working just fine. We can create a save file over here. Let's just press A, create a new profile. Let's select this avatar. Let's just go single player, race. Here we go. So we can just use the D-pad to steer from left to right. There we go. Right, we can just press the home button in the Wii Remote, which puts us to the home menu, and we can get a Wii menu over here. Just click yes. Now the reason why I went back to the Wii menu is I want to show you this. I forgot to also mention that this used to have a Japanese Wii menu. Now since we are changed the region, it's now in the American Wii menu, so nothing is in Japanese anymore, everything's in English. Also, it does have this occasional bug with the Wii menu where it doesn't load properly. That's not because of the Wii U being broken, it's more of like just the Wii menu being broken itself sometimes, or probably because of the homebrew that I have. Let's just turn it off real quick. Let's just turn it back on. I'm gonna click on the third option here. Let's do the system menu again. And the thing is, the reason why I wanted to go to the virtual Wii menu is I want to show you that the disk drive actually works. Unlike the Matt KC video where he got a Wii U from GameStop, it had a disk inside. This one didn't, so everything's fresh on this. But I want to show you that the disk actually works, so let's just go to the disk channel. That's the wrong channel. This channel. As you can see, there's no GameCube disc on the thing because the Wii U does not support the GameCube disc officially, as well as the RVL 101 version of the Wii. It doesn't support the GameCube ports or the GameCube disc, but you can still run GameCube games via Nintendo Homebrew. So I'm gonna put on Super Mario Bros. Wii for the Wii, and as you can see, it should read up. There you go. I can also try Mario Kart Wii. Let's just eject the disc, and I have Mario Kart Wii over here. Let's just put it in. As you can see, works just fine. So there's no problem with the disk drive either on this Wii U, which is honestly amazing. If the Wii disc work, surely the Wii U disc would work. I don't have any Wii U disc to test, unfortunately, because I'm too broke to buy any of those games. But I do have Wii games here, and they do work fine. So that's the great news. Alright, that's about it for the Wii U. And thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.